Now, what we are going to see is how we can leverage ChatGPT with all the MS Office tools, that is Microsoft Office tools, right? So first of all, the first tool that we have is Microsoft Word, then PowerPoint, Outlook, Microsoft Excel, Power BI, and general use cases. So as you can see that there are various different ways in which ChatGPT can help you create the content, summarize the content, and even it can help you create PPTs also. Okay. So if we if we see in Microsoft Word, what value it can add is document summarization. We can summarize a particular document which is very, very big in nature, right? Then we can create content. The most important part of ChatGPT is that you can create content with the help of ChatGPT. Then rephrasing and editing. This is the best part. Okay, I use it every now and then. Every time I have to write something, I just put a summary, few words, and then it gives me the content. Then translation, grammar, spell check, creating outlines. Very, very important. This is one of the best part of ChatGPT, where it can actually give you an outline, which again you can use it for further, uh, you know, further creation of certain, what we can say, clip art, or you can create these kind, the one that you can see on the screen. This is nothing but a smart art. Okay. So this has been created with the help of ChatGPT. I'll show you how I have created this only with the help of ChatGPT and few clicks, right? And then research assistant. Again, a few days back also we covered one of the tool which is called Perplexity, which does a lot of research for us. But at the same time, we have ChatGPT also, which we can leverage. The same way, PowerPoint also, for PowerPoint presentation. I'm going to show you how you can create a presentation in maybe less than 2 minutes. Okay. All you need is a set structure, which ChatGPT is going to give you. And I'll just show you some automations which can help you create your PPTs very fast. Okay. Then there, email drafting, response suggestions. We are going to see not with the Outlook, but I'll show you with the Gmail. Okay, same way you can integrate it with the Outlook also. So if you have, for example, I have received a mail and I don't know what reply should I give to the other person. I can use ChatGPT to give the replies. Okay. Guys, if possible, please keep your cameras on so that it can be an interactive session. Then Microsoft Excel, again, very, very important use case where if you are facing some kind of a challenge in terms of understanding what formula has to be used, okay, ChatGPT can help you actually, know what formula can be used, and it is the best way to ideate your formula. You can use this ChatGPT to ideate your formula. That means suppose you want certain criteria to be fulfilled in a formula, but you don't know the formula. So in that case, ChatGPT can help you, and we have separate tools also, but ChatGPT also can help you with the Excel formulas, right? And data analysis also. So I'm going to show you. I'm just going to put a document in ChatGPT, and I'll ask it to give me some summary of it, or maybe give me some analysis of it. Okay. So again, something that is very, very important today is data analysis. Okay. Data is in huge form. Okay. But we have tools like ChatGPT who can analyze the data quickly. Okay. Then Power BI also, we are going to see some of the use case of Power BI. Also, for example, we can create some formulas in Power BI also with the help of ChatGPT. And there are some general use cases like meeting summaries, okay, task automation, brainstorming. As I told you, that ideation. Sometimes you want to write an article. For example, you want to post something on LinkedIn, okay, but you don't know, what topic should you choose, okay, and what would interest your, audience. So you can use brainstorming, or you can use the capabilities of ChatGPT to actually give you some ideas. Then training material creation, again, for those who are into teaching just like me, I create a lot of content with the help of ChatGPT. It helps me, create content like anything. I'm just going to show you one way through which you can even, for example, if you have a book, okay, a book has a sum, a question is there into it. Now, the problem is that you want to practice more questions, but you don't have the question, right? So you only have one question in your book, but you need to practice more such questions. So you can actually put that image into ChatGPT and ask for more questions related to that. That is also one of the best use cases that it has. Okay. So today's session is going to be very, very crucial. It is going to help you understand. It will somewhere open your mind in terms of what you can do with the help of ChatGPT. First use case, if I want to see, okay, document summarization. Okay, let us get a document. Okay, yeah, this seems to be a decent document. Let me just save this. Okay, let me just go and upload from this computer desktop, and this is my file. Okay, Tata Motors. Now see, I have actually uploaded this file in ChatGPT. Now I can ask any question I want to ask based on that. Okay, so for example, if I go and tell ChatGPT that summarize the content that is there in the PDF attached in plain and easy to understand bullet points. And let us take it at a next level. Okay, let me just ask it to give me the data in plain bullet points, which I can create a PPT presentation of. So see, this is how it is giving me the data. So it is giving me the plain bullet points so that I can create a presentation out of it, right? So I can create a basic presentation out of it. It is giving me all the data. Now see, I have even not even opened this document. I have just downloaded it. I have uploaded it in ChatGPT. It has given me the pointers. Okay. Now this is the pointers. This is the financial performance. Everything is there in one page. Okay. Now if somebody wants to summarize and if somebody wants to analyze, he can analyze it with the help of this summary. Okay, he don't have to spend a lot of time reading line by line. Okay, so this is a first use case that we have done. Now I have done what I have actually created. I have asked, I have gone a step ahead. I have asked GPT to actually give me pointers so that I can create a presentation out of it. Now, for example, as you can see in this entire document, I want each slide for company overview, business stake sale, future of EV business, stock price performance, and so on. So I want separate slide for each and every use case. So first of all, I am creating a Word document. Okay. Now we are not using any AI tool. We are just using MS Office. Okay. If you go into search box, if you search outline, okay, so it will give you this outline view. If you click on that, this kind of view will come. So you don't have to do anything. You have to just copy the ChatGPT data into this outline. So something like this outline will be created, right? So as you can see, the data has been put in this outline window. Okay. Let me just remove these additional things. Okay. So that it can be a very good presentation. I have gone into outline view and I have put the data in the form of outline. And I'm now going to save this Word document as it is. Okay. So company overview, let me just put Tata Motors overview in my desktop. So it is saved now. Let me just close it. Let me create a new PowerPoint and insert new slide from outline. Okay. Desktop. This was my outline. Let us see whether it works or not. Now see. So imagine the kind of time that we spend on creating this kind of a layout. And now Let me just select all, go and, or maybe I can just choose a template. Okay. So depends on whatever template that you want to choose. You can choose the template and see. Now our presentation is ready only. What I need to do, I need to just do some changes in the fonts, and that's it. Now see, if you see in my entire process, I have not actually done a single box copy paste. If I had done this, okay, it would have taken me maybe at least half an hour. And trust me, I have created these kind of PPTs earlier before when I did not know this outline option, and there was no AI also. Okay, at that point of time, I have done it only based on copy paste. But see here, the best part about MS Office is here we have not used any kind of automation. Not automation. We have not used any AI. Only the tools that are there in the form of my, as a package of my MS Office, that too free. I am not having a license, okay, in this laptop. Okay, so that too in free, I can actually create these kind of PPTs. Okay, of course, there are some AI tools also which can create a PPT for you, but I prefer to use this because editing options are available here. Okay, so in this way, you can actually from idea to execution to creating the final output, you can do end-to-end transition from various different, for various different use cases, you can do end-to-end transition with the help of GPT and MS Office. Okay, GPT and MS Office is a deadly combination. I should tell you. Okay, because of these capabilities. Okay, so now we have seen document summarization. We have summarized the document. Content creation also we have created the outline. Okay, rephrasing editing. How do I use it? I'll tell you. Let us take a use case of, maybe let me take a Gmail. Okay, let me have a Gmail. Okay. Okay. So for example, this is the mail. Okay, this is the mail that has come. Okay, I don't know what to reply to this mail. Okay, so what I can do is that I can just copy this data and go into my GPT. Okay, let me create a new instance. Always it is suggested for a separate use case, use a different window for ChatGPT. Why? Because that window is now somewhere confined to creating a Tata Motors summary. Okay, because it is a self-learning tool. Okay, it has a lot of capabilities, so it can actually concentrate its energy based on the requirement. Okay, so here the requirement is different. Here, what I'm going to do is that create a reply based on the following mail. That's it, and I'll put the mail body. Okay, so this is how it has generated the the reply that I can give. Okay, but it is not necessary that I'm going to give the same reply. I can always edit, but it actually saves a lot of time for me to actually write it by myself. Okay, so as you can see that this is the way I can write my emails, and not on the top of it. For example, usually what I do is that sometimes I get some agreements to review. Okay, now agreements have been removed and agreement has been reviewed, and now I want to put some comments. But while putting the comments, I know what has to be put, but I am actually facing a lot of difficulty in drafting that. Okay, so what I do is that I just write it in plain language. Okay, and let the Chat GPT and other AI tools give me a better output. For example, in this mail, I want to include one more point. Include the point that, so it is related to some books, right? Reading books can be a best way of self-learning. Okay, so now this response will actually adjust based on this, whatever I have asked the GPT to add. So, for example, I also believe that reading books is one of the best ways of self-learning. It allows you to deep dive into subjects and gain values. Okay, so ultimately, how I use it is I try to put everything in brief, and I want the drafting to be done with the help of ChatGPT. Okay, of course, there are other AI tools like in Gmail. If I show you, I am using one of the tools which can help you create some auto responses. Okay, so I think this tool I had shared earlier also, there is a Merlin tool. Okay, Merlin allows you to write auto reply. Can you see this? Write your reply to generate with AI. Okay, so once you have this Merlin tool, Merlin extension, into your Google Chrome, it can automatically start helping you write your emails. Okay, so for example, there is one mail I want to give to Edureka team that I am not available to join the class. Okay. Simple. I just generate. Generating doesn't mean that the reply will go to the end user. No. Generating means that it is going to only generate and then you decide whether you want to send it or not. So see, see, out of a single line, okay, it is giving me so much of data. Okay. Class recording video available for this. Thank you for providing the details of the class recording video for the data science. However, I regret to inform you that I will not be able to join on Sunday. This. I appreciate your effort in providing class recording and I will make sure to access it from course LMS and so on and so forth. Okay. Can you see this? Imagine you are getting a mail from a client and you don't know what needs to be done. For example, sometimes uh, when we run short of words, okay, what is the point when we run short of words? We run short of words when we are overwhelmed or we are very much disappointed. Okay, in both the cases. So, for example, you have got an appreciation mail. Now you don't know how to reply this appreciation mail because we don't get appreciation every day, right? So in those cases, okay, you can use this tool. At the same time, you have got a very, what we can say, terrible feedback on your work or from your client. Then how to, give a better, what we can say, reply so that the relationship stays and you can also accept your mistake and so on and so forth. So it can save a lot of time of writing your mail. So if I want, I can just click on insert and the mail will be inserted and then I can send it. Okay. So AI doesn't, this is an AI tool doesn't mean that it is going to send your reply on your behalf. No, it is going to only generate. Okay. So this is an integrated tool. And at the same time, I gave you the option of ChatGPT, which can be used to do all these activities. Correct. Grammar and spell checking, of course, you can do it. Okay. Creating outlines we have done, right? We have seen how to create outline. Then research. Okay, research work also, it is always good to use for research work. I suggest to use Copilot or Perplexity because ChatGPT free version is not live. Okay, it has some data which is a bit older. Okay, so for research assistance, I would strongly recommend you to use either Perplexity or Copilot, or you can use Meta AI also. How we can use Meta AI. Okay. So Meta AI can also be used for research purposes. I don't specially use, this thing. ChatGPT I don't use for research because I want live data for that. For example, give me the male female ratio of people living in Mumbai. Okay, simple thing. This is also a part of research, right? I am just trying to get a male female ratio because I want to put somewhere, right? So Mumbai, male to female ratio is 1,000 males to 853 females. Okay, so this is staggering, huh? 853 females on 1,000 males. Okay, indicating a slight imbalance. Of course, there is a huge imbalance. Okay, the ratio translates to approximately 54% males and 45% female. Broken down further. Okay, it's worth noting that Mumbai's population has been growing rapidly with an estimated 1.76 crore residents in 2024. That means India, Mumbai's population is somewhere near 2 crores, right? Clear? So this is how I have taken data data for the research part. So I can include this data in my some presentation which I'm going to give. The accuracy will be quite high because this is Meta AI is live, okay, free and live. Okay, again, I would suggest you to start using it. Okay, this is also one of the better tools. Okay, further, if I want to deep dive, okay, now tell me the ratio of female workers or maybe female who are employed. So it is not going to give me based on a new fresh search. It will give me based on Mumbai search only. Can you see this? This is what we call self-learning. I am just trying to give a follow-on question. Okay. In Mumbai, only about 20% of the women are employed. Okay. Out of this 853 out of 1,000, only 20%, that is around 160 or maybe 200 odd women are employed. Lower than 80% of the men who are employed. Okay. So it is an 80-20 rule. Okay. Pareto principle. Okay. Only 20% women are actually working, which is again a serious call, especially in a metropolitan city like Mumbai. Okay, this disparity is largely due to difference in household responsibilities and labor force and so on and so forth. Okay. See, this is not based on the people who are migrating to Mumbai. Otherwise, this ratio might be very high. It is only based on the people that have born and brought up in Mumbai, Maharashtra. Okay, that's why this number is quite low. Otherwise, the numbers are like the male female ratio might not there might not be any this much of disparity. Okay, so you get my point, right? For research analysis, it is always suggested to use other tools, not ChatGPT, but you can use ChatGPT also. But the output that it gets, okay, it is not up to the mark. Okay. Now, slide creation we have covered. How to create a PowerPoint slide. Design suggestions. Okay, design suggestion comes when you have Office 365. There are some design suggestions also come, but we had a template, right? We had a template. We just converted that template, and my PPT was ready. Okay, email drafting. I think we have covered. Let us see this one, Excel one. This is interesting. Let me just go into ChatGPT. Let me just create a new instance. Now let me just add some data, some sample data I'm adding. Okay. But here make sure that the data that you are uploading, it should only have there should be some limit. Okay, the file should not be very big. Otherwise, ChatGPT might not process it. Okay. So let me just create a copy of it. So it has sales from January till August. Okay. Right. Not even January, it is from March. Okay, January, it is from January. Okay. So let me just save this file and let me just analyze it. So this is sales analysis. Clear? Now let me just close these two files. Let me go into my ChatGPT. Let us see. The only issue that might come is while uploading the file. Maybe it might reject it based on size. Let us see. Sales analysis is the file. Perfect. So it has uploaded my file. Now see, I have a sales data. Now what I'm going to do is that I don't know anything about analysis. Okay. I am not from that background, but I want some analysis based on this data so that I can see some sales trend. Okay. And I can see, what are the months in which my sales is getting dropped? What are the months that is contributing more to my sales? Okay. So that is what we call trend analysis in in data analytics. Okay. So here I am just going to write a better prompt so that I can get the better output. So I will just use act as an expert in doing data analytics. Okay. Create create a detailed analysis of sales data attached. Again, I am going into the next level, okay, so that I can create an insightful presentation. I can also write to impress my boss. Let us be very frank with ChatGPT, okay, so that it can do some work for me, okay. So to see the analyzing is happening. So it is analyzing the data for me, right? Clear? So it is giving me what are the calculations that I can do. Okay. Now, first of all, it has given me the calculations that I can do in terms of analysis. So it has also given me what has to be done. Usually AI is something that gives you output, but here it is giving you what has to be done with this data, and it is going to give you what analysis it has done. Okay, can you see this total sales from Jan to August is 6 crore 52 lakh, correct? Then sales trend. April, May were the peak months with the sales 10 million showing a significant boost in sales. Now see, if I go manually, I need to create a chart and then manually I need to see what is peak and what is, what is going down. But here, just by uploading this document, I have been able to get step by step, guidance in terms of analysis. Then June 2024, July 25 remained consistent to around 8.5 to 12.5. So June and July were consistent, but Jan and February were very lower. So as you can see, my sales is somewhere growing because Jan and Feb it was low. Okay. Then April, May it was decent, it peaked. And June and July it is somewhere stagnant. Okay. Can you see this? The suggested strong seasonality with the sales boost is, so that is month on month sales it has given me. Okay, top 5 states. I did not ask for it. I did not ask for it, right? Top 5 state it has given me. Top 5 location by sales. Okay. So which location is contributing more to my sales? Average invoice amount by state. Okay. Average invoice amount by state. So if I don't know whether, you guys know it or not, but when you do such complicated calculation like average average amount by state, this becomes a very tricky number, okay, and it is giving me the exact number. So Orissa is giving me the highest ticket size and Punjab is giving me the lowest, right? Clear? So now tax amount is also there, so it has given me some analysis. The only problem with ChatGPT is it doesn't give you better visuals. Okay, so if I try to say that create a line chart showing sales trend. Let us try. Let us try whether it gives me or not. Of course, if it doesn't give me, then I have other tools also. Okay, so it has given me that you have reached the highest level. So it is actually it is available, but it is available in the paid version. Okay, right now I am on a free version, so it is not allowing me. But for that we have another tool, that is Julius. Okay, so Julius, you can upload this data, you can get the insights and you can create the visual also. Okay, so here also the same concept is there. Select the data. So my data is sales analysis. So it is uploading the data. Let it upload. So see, data is uploaded. Create a line chart to show the sales analysis. Simple. Let us see whether it gives me or not. So this Julius is based on Python programming. As you can see that it is writing some Python code. Okay. So if I am not from a coding background, okay, I might not know this code. Okay. I don't have to even know this code. All I want is the output. Okay. So if I get the output, that means my job is done. So let us see whether it gives me an output or not. I think it has some issue. Oh, yeah. So it was taking some time. As you can see, this line chart is there. So we saw that January, February was stagnant. It peaked in April and May. April, May, it was peak, and then now it is somewhere in the same range, right? And again, it has given me some analysis also, right? Now, now what I can do, I can just copy this image and paste it in my PPT. So if I want to paste it, I will paste it like this. So it is a better way of doing analysis. It is the most efficient way of doing analysis. You don't need to actually do a lot of things. But the problem is the editing is something that is very limited. Okay, editing options are very limited in these tools. Okay, that's why we use Power BI and other tools. But yeah, for those who are not, who don't use these visualizations much, they can use these tools. Okay, so this is how you can analyze your data. This is very, very important. Okay, as far as Excel use case is concerned, whatever time that we spend, okay, in data analysis and insights, we can get it with the help of this, ChatGPT. Now, one more interesting point is formula assistance. Okay, formula assistance is again very, very crucial. Let me just go and show you some use case. Let us take the same, this thing, sales analysis data. We have sales analysis data. Now I want to, so in this, if you see, in this data, I don't see any commission amount. Okay. If you see, there is no amount, there is no column related to commission. I need to calculate some sales commission that I need to pay to my employees based on the sales. So the criteria is if the sales is more than 50,000, commission would be 5%. Otherwise, there would not be any commission. Or let us let us create multiple conditions. Okay. So I need to calculate commission, but there are certain conditions. Okay. For example, if the commission is, sorry, if the sales is greater than 50,000, then the commission is 2%. If the sales is between 50,000 to 1 lakh, then the commission is maybe 5%. Okay. So this is what we call if condition in Excel. Okay. Of course, if the sales is less than 50,000, then there is no commission. Okay. 0%. Now, in an ideal situation, we need to create a if condition in Excel. But for example, if you don't know if condition, if you don't know if condition, if you find it difficult to create an if condition, what we can do, we can put this criteria into ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT to generate a formula for us. Okay, right? So this is what we can say slab, and this is rate. I just copy this and let me just go back to my ChatGPT and ask for a query. Let me just create a new tab. Act as an expert in creating formulas in Excel. I want to calculate the commission amount based on the following criteria. And here instead of slab, I'm going to write sales so that it can understand it. The system can understand that if the sales is less than 50,000, then my commission rate will be this. Okay. So let me just copy this and paste this. Okay. Now see, while pasting it, two kind of pasting has happened. One is the image and another is the text. So even if you put this kind of a text, ChatGPT will be able to understand it. There's no need of separating it. Okay, clear? Right? Let us just enter it. Let us keep it very clumsy. Okay. Let us see whether it gives me the formula or not. See, can you see this? It has given me the formula. I'll just copy that. But now here, one thing is there. Okay. If you copy this formula, the reference is coming from serial number 1 and A1. So our data is not in A1. Our data is in D1. Okay. So only thing that I need to do is I need to put D instead of A. This change you have to do because ChatGPT doesn't know. Okay, where is your data? That you need to give him. See, if my sales is less than 50,000, the percentage should be 0. Okay. I'll just copy and paste it. Okay, it has not calculated percentage. It has actually given me the amount itself. So it has given me the commission amount, even not even percentage. It has given me the commission amount. Now, if I want to check it, okay, what percentage did I get? I'll just do a percentage calculation so that I can see whether my logic is correct or not. So wherever there is 0, that means my sales is less than 50,000. Okay. If I go in the end, so see it is less than 50,000. Now if I go and do 2%, so my sales should be greater than 50,000. Clear? My sales should be greater than 50,000, but less than, what was my second criteria? Okay, 50,000 to 1 lakh, it is 5%. Okay. So what we have given is if it is 50,000, less than 50,000, 0%, greater than 50,000, 2%. But if it is between 50 to 1 lakh, it is 5%. Okay. So based on that, if I go into 5%, so it would be between 50,000 to 1 lakh. Can you see this? So the lowest value is 50,000 and the highest value is 99,000. That is which is less than 1 lakh. Okay. So you get my point, right? Even if you don't know the formulas, you can use ChatGPT. The only thing is that you need to do the referencing. Now, for example, you are no, just like me, you are lazy enough to even do the referencing. In that case, what can we do? Let me just copy paste this again. Assuming that my sales amount is in column B. So now that also I am giving it to GPT. So what it will do? It will give me the formula based on D column. Can you see this? Now let me just copy this, and now I can just clearly paste it. I don't even need to do any changes. Okay. So in formula generation, if you are very clear about your prompt, then it can give you very clear answer. Okay. I actually use it not for these simple formulas. I use it for a complex formula sometimes when I get stuck with something, but it gives very good suggestions. Very good. And sometimes what happens is that it gives you some idea how to create particular thing. Okay. So you get a lot of ideas from using this GPT, right? The brainstorming ideas. This is very important. Let me just show you. So how do I do it? Okay, let me just give you my secret. For example, I need to create a session. I need to conduct a session, but I'm not getting what topic should I choose for the session. Okay, now I can ideate that. So it is just like a friend. Okay, just like we get some guidance from a friend. Make ChatGPT your friend. Okay, so that you can get some guidance. For example, I want to conduct a session on ChatGPT itself. Okay, but I don't get any idea about the topic should I choose. Suggest me 5 good topics to conduct a session of 1 hour. Okay, clear? So it is giving me some of the 5 different things on which I can take a session on. Introduction to ChatGPT, enhancing productivity with ChatGPT, the one that we are doing, tips and best practices, using ChatGPT for data analytics. Okay, now see, I did not mention anything related to data analytics, but this is connected to my, GPT. It knows me now. Now it has actually made up a mind that this person is more interested into data analytics based on the search that I've done. Are you getting me? So it is getting familiarizing, or it is getting familiarized with how I search. Okay, it is actually knowing me more than I do. Okay, based on the search that I am doing. So it has automatically given me the data analytics. It could have given me something else, right? It could have given me research or something, but why it is giving data analytics? Because I have done enough search related to data analytics. That's why it has started feeling that yes, this person is data analyst. Okay. Output based on that. Creating, writing, content creation with ChatGPT and ethic responsibilities. Now, for example, if I choose this one, create a detailed uh, um, outline of the session based on the third topic. So I choose the third topic, right? I'm just asking the outline now. Okay. So it's giving me the outline. Again, I can do the same thing, right? I can go and create a PPT. I just copy and create the PPT based on that. Okay. Clear? So it is giving me the outline. So see this is how it has actually curated the entire 1 hour. Okay. Which I can use to deliver my lecture. Right? Clear? So from ideation till the execution, it can help you, with almost every task that you do, right? Then training material also it can create. Now see the best part. So for example, can you see this question? This is a plain question to create some ledgers. Okay. Now this is only 2 or 3 questions that are there in this book. Now I want her to do more practice of these kind of questions. Okay. So what I can do is that I can just first of all copy this image. Let me just put it in the desktop so that I can upload it. Let me just upload this file. This is very, very interesting to create training material. Oh, okay. I think I have reached to my limit. Okay. So as a free user, no worries. We have other tools. So the best part about, or maybe let us use cloud. The best part about AI is you have plenty of tools. Okay. So you will not run short of tools. So this is also an AI, right? Let me just copy this. So see, I have copied this image. Okay. Now, simply I'll do one thing, extract the data from the image attached. First of all, let me just extract the data. Let us see whether it is able to extract the data or not. Okay. Can you see this? It is actually extracting the data, right? Whatever data that is there. Okay. Now, based on the above question 5, give me 10 similar questions to practice along with its solution. Or let us not go for solution. The level of questions should be medium to high. So I am giving a reference to ChatGPT. See, the best part about GPT or these tools is if you give reference, then you can write a shorter prompt and it can help you. If you don't give reference, then you need to give a longer prompt. Okay? So I have the reference, so I am going to ask her. So see, it is creating 10 questions. Now what I need to do, I need to just copy paste and send it to her. She will do the, she'll do the practice for these 10 questions and she'll be expert in that particular concept, right? Okay, you can change it also. You can change the format of it. So right now it is giving me text format. Okay. Now if I'm not, okay, see the interesting part. IGCSE. How did this cloud, get to know that this student is from IGCSE? Okay, based on that screenshot. Okay, so it has actually kept the level like that. So there are different ways through which you can create your content for teaching, right? Again, if you get stuck with ChatGPT because of some limitations, you can very well go to some other tools. Okay, so even Cloud, if Claude did not work, I would have gone to Copilot. Copilot would have easily done my work.